Yo, 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 yo. Shooting the Ish podcast. And it's been a while.
It certainly has. It's been a little minute, but we here though. We are live. We're well. We got plenty of episodes. Plenty of episodes coming to y'all. Back to back to back to back. Clipse coming. Not the Clipse. By the way, we got to talk. Have y'all listened to that album? We got to get to that.
We could talk that.
Not the Clipse. Shout out to the Clipse. But clips from our videos, from our episodes coming back to back to back to back to back.
To back.
Yeah.
To back.
To back.
To back.
Can y'all tell the background?
So, yeah.
You know? Like,
yeah. Oh, and the new scenery. Man, I love the
Definitely
new
looks
scenery. Great. Yeah. It's more greenery in here, which I love that. Love that.
Greenery.
It's a lot more, yeah, you know, a lot more homey.
Greenery.
I think when you think about, yeah, I like the aesthetic, man. It's love. I love it. Shout out to Sacred Stone Studios, man.
I was using the word feng shui.
Feng shui. That's your key word for today, ain't it?
Yeah.
Ain't it?
Yeah, it's fancy, you know? It's nice. Homey vibes.
Yeah.
But once again,
So what we doing? What's up?
let me introduce myself, man. You already know it's H2O, the Cameroon Goon. Horton Here's a Who. Choice D, all of the above coming at you, man. Go ahead, cuzzo, tap in.
It's your boy Juniani, episode. Dot.
62,
It's been a while, y'all.
63.
Yeah.
It's around that range,
We'll
61.
get-
We're in the 60s.
We'll get some straightening when we release it. We'll get some straightening.
You did it, man.
But
You
we here
probably
though.
would.
It's your boy Juniani here once again with y'all to discuss the lovely topics of the world we live in.
Facts.
Go
All
ahead.
right, it's your boy Beast Too Saucy. You know how we do, man. We got some crazy shit for y'all today, man. Hopefully y'all really, strapped in, got your drinks, getting ready to light up, whatever y'all, gotta do, man. We here. Shooting the
Type
ish.
shit. Shooting the ish.
So you want to kick things off? You want to go ahead?
Oh yeah. Let's go ahead and
forever.
start off with the two most recent things that was like big in the culture and that was going on nationally and all that. Is Diddy trial.
Bro, I think you called it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Diddy trial.
Yeah.
So
I
what's
think you
going
called
on with the Diddy trial?
Yeah, so long story short is after all the allegations, all the testimonies and everything and all the evidence and everything else like that, he's not getting that RICO.
I agree.
Yeah, and now
don't
he's
think he's
just
gonna
gonna
get
have to pay up some fines and do some probation, do all that stuff, but he ain't
That's
serving time like
crazy,
that.
bro. That's just crazy.
Yeah.
I really thought he's gonna be like really locked up.
No, I know. And it's only because like they weren't gonna get him for that RICO shit. They went too far
There's
with
still
that.
other like crazy stuff that he did though. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
oh yeah, he still gotta pay for that. But like
Pay.
you just
He
pay
has
for
to
that.
pay, yeah.
I
Instead
know.
of, like doing
Right.
the time.
Money talks.
But hey, no, he
it's
got
the
it
world we
though.
live in.
Yeah, shit. Not me.
You ain't lying, dog. Because like, bro, dog, there was someone had a shirt that's it was like a little catchy phrase about Diddy and like the RICO and like and how he got away with it. And if I knew exactly what it was a funny little shirt that I saw someone wearing in New York when they're like someone was out there interviewing people and shit. Yeah, he was like flaunting his shirt and all that. And shouts to Robin Taylor for the shirt. You know, they're in
That's
Miami.
hilarious.
And that, it's like
a
a
good
GTA
shirt.
version of it. You know, if you can see it real quick, little merch, move my shirt real quick. Look, shout out. But yeah. But nonetheless though, like here's the thing, man. It was mainly Cassie trying to get money. That's
You
where it
think
all
so?
started.
Mm.
Like that's where it all started. She wanted more money because she's going broke. Her and her husband and that family, they're going
Oh,
broke.
yeah.
They're living a lavish lifestyle that they can't afford no more. And she did have all this dirt to try to get him with racketeering and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
But
Did they ever get him for the tapes and all that? Like all the video, like surveillance and all that.
Not really. I don't know like the detail of why they couldn't use that, but it's probably because of who's on those tapes.
That's what I'm assuming. Just like
That's why the Epstein files.
I was about to go. I'm
And
like,
how
even
they
version off.
and it's funny how Trump is the one who's delayed those files being released.
Yep.
Like he's not one of those names on the list.
Yep.
Come on, man. Yeah, we live in a scummy world.
Because people are saying that he's on it.
Hell yeah, man.
Yep.
We live in a scummy world. All them niggas cooked.
I can only imagine if we find out all like the true faces of the bad things that's really going on and everything like that. I wonder how we'll really like approach things now.
Y'all heard of Bohemian Grove?
Oh yeah, I've heard about that for years.
What is that?
For over decades. I've heard.
Yeah,
about that.
exactly. So that's like kind of like Illuminati like shit, like the
Secret society.
Yeah,
stuff.
secret society of the highest up people,
Oh, yeah.
and they use like trafficking and like real.
Yeah, Bohemian Grove.
Yeah, like PDF.
Oh wait, you better be careful. You might get canceled. No,
exactly. That's why I'm using white terms.
No, you
hey
won't.
man, TOS man,
You
you
won't.
gotta be careful.
You will not.
See, you
will
always do that. Every time I'm trying to worry about us being on YouTube.
You won't. Not for talking about, because that's been talked about
I
all
feel like,
over the
yeah.
place. That's all over the
Yeah,
place.
they're
It's no
showing it
longer a
everywhere.
secret. It's no
Yeah.
longer a secret.
Well, like it's just certain terms he can't say within it. Like that's why I say.
Like what?
I don't think
Secret
it was
society?
I don't think it said
I'm
anything
saying
crazy.
like when I go in depth of what they do with like
Oh yeah, I mean,
PDF, like
Yeah, that's
pedo
different.
yeah,
PDF,
yeah.
that trafficking type stuff.
Yeah, there was a
That
lot
will
of
start.
back to the Diddy thing. There was a lot of instances where she was actually asking, because a lot of the escorts have came out that
Yeah.
she chose in the midst
Yeah.
of all that. A lot of
Yeah.
them have been like saying that, like
She was
actually,
the one asking, like initiating it. Sorry, I cut you off, but like that's what I pay attention to that much of the trial.
yeah,
She was the one initiating a lot of the interactions, the meetings. The
yeah,
meetups.
she was the one that was like picking
Mm-hmm.
like the escorts
Mm-hmm.
multiple times. Like she would repeat
He
pick her.
gave her her own choice to do things, and look
That's
what
when it backfired on her.
happened. Yeah, exactly.
She should have just took that money, that settled money initially that he offered her.
and just rode off into the sunset.
Backfired and made her look a lot worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the things they said
We didn't
about
even
her
know
was-
about-
ooh.
Yeah,
Which is
we didn't
crazy.
know about the Cuddy shit. We
Oh
didn't
yeah,
know
the
about.
whole bombing thing and all that. Yeah,
Mhm. We didn't know about a lot of stuff about her. Like only so little people even knew about how she dumped Ryan Leslie to hop on Diddy. She monkey branched because they got signed together with Diddy, and
they
he was
did.
supposed to be like the next big producer.
Yeah, he
And she just next thing you know, oh Diddy,
Harvard graduate,
Yeah, exactly. He was like a prodigy. He was like a sensational, like like Ivy
like
League.
a musically,
Yeah, he was
music
like
league,
yeah.
the next
and
music
and
sensation.
she was supposed to be his up and coming artist that they're gonna come in together, and then she just Diddy, yeah, dipped him off of Diddy. Like damn. And we were like only little people even think about that, but that resurfaced with this trial. Then you see her real colors. She ain't no saint. So that's why people started like, you can only feel so bad. Like, of course we feel bad for the rape and all. Grape. Sorry, you too.
Look at
Great.
You better
You
be
see,
careful.
I got
You
catch
better be
myself.
careful.
Look
You
at
see,
her.
I
he's
gotta catch
slipping.
myself. I know. See, look.
Slipping, falling, can't get up.
And the
He's on
essay,
slipping,
okay, the
falling,
essay.
Gots to get up.
And the grape. No one is excusing that. Diddy is hoe ass nigga for that shit. We all know that.
For the
Fuck.
domestic violence
Monster,
part, right?
yes, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
All the domestic violence, the grape, the essay, all that.
Okay.
Screw him. But she ain't no saint. And that's one part that is like, and she was just the victim the whole time. Of course, it would even been a difference in the court if she was like if she was just straight victim. They would even took it that much more seriously and just try to get him for something. But because she was no saint and he got the bread for it, yeah, you know what? We got to get him with something because we're already here. And that's what that ended up being.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna get punished as much as some people want him. Well,
Yeah.
a lot of people want him to get
Yeah.
punished. But I mean, I don't
Unlike
think it's gonna
Shannon
happen.
Sharpe, because
What do you mean?
Shannon Sharpe got fired from ESPN, and the girl, we all knew she was lying, but just to
Facts.
finally settle,
He shouldn't have
23
settled.
mil.
I'm like Willie D. He shouldn't have settled. I would have fought for every. You're not getting $1 from. You're gonna have to work for it. You're gonna have to put in the work that's worth $20 million or 23 million, however much the settlement was. You gonna have to work for it.
It's because that 100 mil is coming regardless.
You're gonna have to work. I don't give a damn. You're gonna have to work for that
So
full 23 mil. You're gonna work for that every single dollar.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like Willie, because I heard Willie D's take on it. You know, shout out to Willie D. I heard Willie D's take on it. I agree. You're gonna have to. You're not getting nothing.
What are you saying? I didn't even see
Yeah.
that video.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go to these court dates with me. Go every single one of them. We're gonna ride this out. That's
Just
how
so
I
you can
feel.
prove the innocence.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just
Real
think
shit.
that
Because
Shannon
you know
Sharpe-
what? Honestly, he might even save money. If he would have
Yeah, if he
went
did
to the
that.
end,
Mhm.
you're not gonna spend 23 million going to court, like just for on court stuff.
Well, what you're saying,
You might
though-
spend like maybe, yep, my bad. You might
No,
spend
go
like
ahead.
you might spend like 10, but you're still saving like
A
13.
lot more.
You know what I'm saying? Like
A lot more.
Like, come on.
But then a lot of people will also say time is money. So that's going to take a lot of time.
Okay, let it
As
take
well.
time. That's millions, bro.
Well, yeah, I'm saying that's
Multiple
Time is
millions.
money,
Time
so
that you
maybe
need,
he
though.
sees his time worth that much.
Maybe, but at
So-
the same
Worth your time.
time, I don't care.
That's why it's like
Yeah,
to each his own. I think it's a bit much, but if he could, if he
He's
did
banking
it,
on
then
himself in
he's-
the future, I
if
guess,
he did
but-
it, then he knows that he's gonna be good doing it.
But
Like,
I
I know he
still,
has
that's
advisors
still
and
like
stuff,
money
but,
wasted.
but I
That's
wouldn't
money
do
wasted.
it. But hey,
I'm not letting an OnlyFans chick
Yeah,
just get
swindle
a
me
free
like that.
23
I know.
mil. That's a precedent.
We
that
wouldn't.
Look at the precedent that's
even
being
We,
set, bro.
even him, he shouldn't be doing that.
Look
for
at
real.
the precedent that is being set.
he's 56 or 58, and he's
Bro.
former
on the cool, this is probably
former,
just something that they even just
NFL
said
Hall
too.
of
I'm not even
Famer.
gonna lie to you.
No,
No,
bro.
no, sir.
That's probably not even the amount
Analyst
that they
guy.
really even like talked about. That's even the crazy part.
He
about
still
it.
got Uncle Shay Shay.
No, y'all are
doesn't mean
missing.
nothing.
Y'all are missing.
And that
the
guy,
bigger-
that's where he got the new contract from.
y'all are
Because
missing.
it's the only thing bigger than Uncle Shay Shay is Joe Rogan as far as like interview podcast goes.
That's not what you're missing. The point. You're missing the big target here. This is the big target. Look at the precedent that was set by him just basically giving up on this OnlyFans chick that was making false claims, bro.
Right.
You gave her a free 23 million.
Just
Listen
let
to
her
what we're talking about
slide.
here.
Just let that hoe
You gave her a
slide
free
right
23
through,
million for being an OnlyFans chick. Basically. That, and I love Shannon. Doesn't that seem a little simpish? I'm being
You
real
funny.
because
You funny.
no,
man.
I'm being real because did she work for that? Did she work for that? What are her skills?
That thing though,
What
she
did
did.
she do?
She had
Like-
to work for it. I think she did the things that I guess she did beforehand. The things she did beforehand. and all that, She worked for it.
Work for.
I'm just assuming.
No,
I'm
no.
I'm
Okay.
outside looking
Okay,
in.
okay,
You feel me?
okay. Let me attack that point. What skills does she have? Like tangible skills to earn 23 million.
She can.
Is she an
look.
athlete?
She can
Is she
literally
a-
get on the internet and log into her OnlyFans and post on her OnlyFans.
No,
That's
dog.
a skill.
No.
well,
That's a skill.
look. I'm not gonna lie.
It's
The
a
way that she took Shannon was maybe a skill that he gave her
Yeah.
money. He
Yeah.
was giving her money
Yeah.
every time
Stop
they
it.
met
Yeah.
up.
stop.
Yeah.
She had the skills for him to pay
Yeah.
her
He
bills
only-
for each time they met.
Every time.
It was 25K. He was giving her like 25K every time they met.
OnlyFans swindled him. He
Look,
OnlyFans
he has a
swindled
type.
him.
He has a
that's
type.
I'm
what
with you
happened.
on
He met her.
the
He met
simping
her at
thing.
the gym.
I'm
Okay,
with you on that. That's
he
what
met
makes
her
it
at the
sad.
gym. He met her at the gym,
Mm-hmm.
and then they exchanged social medias and phone numbers, and then it finds out she got OnlyFans. It's just a coincidence.
Right.
It wasn't like he was going
bro.
for the OnlyFans, but he has a type. He likes those small, young white girls.
I am
He has
not.
a kink.
I'm not retiring an OnlyFans chick that doesn't contribute to
He just
society.
wanted to get it over with, man.
These only.
I'm just looking at it through his lens.
Yeah, but
I'm
I
looking
see
at it
you
through
on that.
his
We're
lens.
just following up on what he
I'm
said.
looking
I
at it.
agree with that.
I'm
bro.
not looking at it from an individual lens like that. I'm thinking future,
You're right,
bigger
right.
picture, precedent. That's when I'm looking at it. I'm not trying to give these OnlyFans chicks no light, none.
Because when you think about it too, remember
not.
these girls now, and when they have kids and everything like that, bro,
Shootin' the Ish
they're gonna get
podcast.
bullied and everything like that. Like imagine
Shootin'
a kid,
the Ish.
imagine a kid roasting your kid by putting up a picture of your mom.
That's always the go-to.
Bro,
That's always the go-to.
That plus, how did your mom get her money? How did your mom become so successful?
Yeah.
And get her money? How did that happen?
Y'all heard it here. These two are the ones that are bashing the OF.
No,
No.
Hold on.
Okay, hold
What's
on.
going on?
Right.
Facts, like,
They said,
For clarity's
how you gonna
sake.
give that to OF girl?
No, for clarity's sake, I
you're
don't.
making fun of them too, man.
Nah. I'm gonna kill that right now. Watch this. I don't hate the player. I hate the game. That's what it is. I'm not hating the players. The players are playing the
I
game.
get what you're saying. You're talking shit about Shannon.
Yeah, I hate the game I hate the precedent that the game sets. And with this settlement, Chad and Ocho Cinco and Shannon got sued by another chick. Do y'all know about that? They got sued again. This goes back to the press.
Because I remember them having that little, I guess the podcast and everything.
Yeah,
What?
they both got sued for $20 million. Both of them.
What?
It's a collective suit. Yeah, bro. I promise you. Look, I'm gonna look it up. I'll look it up right now. They both got sued right after Shannon settled. Literally, like a week or two later, another chick came out.
It was like that. Oh,
You know what,
bro. She's not on OnlyFans though. She's like a more respectable.
I think I know what you're referring to.
She's a more respectable.
And it's another one of those attempts of opportunity.
But this is what I'm trying to say, dog. This is what I'm trying to tell
everybody
you.
coming out with some
This woman.
That's usually how it goes.
It's
not just one.
This
They
woman.
got like one got. It gives them like puts a barrier in back. Oh yeah, they ran through me. Let me try and say I regret it now.
This woman.
And yeah, so they just plowed her, and she's trying to come up off of it now.
I don't know about this one. I don't know
opportunity.
about this one in particular. This one is more of like defamation of character. This woman is a more respectable figure from what I've seen and what I've heard. But she's nonetheless, she's coming out. I don't know if she got ran through. I don't know if that's the narrative she's going behind. I'm saying like,
oh, of course, no, she's not gonna say.
Well,
that.
I'm saying all I'm saying is that she's a more respected figure than the OnlyFans chick. That's all I'm saying. And she's coming out and suing Shannon and Ocho Cinco for $20 million.
She won that shit too, right? Like, because she won it and everything, right?
No, this is currently
it's
going
going
on
on.
right
Okay,
now.
see,
like,
yeah. Damn.
So right after Shannon settled, I just find it funny and ironic that right after he settles, like a week or two later, this woman comes out. All right, $20 million.
Even the respectable women are
going on.
Even the respectable women be spinning the block. Shoot, I don't trust nothing.
But this is why people like Shannon.
I don't care about who you are.
But this is why the Shannons of the world, and people with that type of platform and that type of cachet, either financially or just notoriety wise, they got to be more careful, man.
Where's the NDAs at though?
They got to be more careful.
They do,
right?
They do.
They got to be
that's
way more mindful.
That's what I mean by NDAs. Yeah. Like, why are they not signing and getting them to sign
automatic?
Because they just get caught up in the moment, I guess. I don't know.
And
but
it'd be kind of weird if you bring that up to somebody too. Like, oh yeah, no.
That's like
it's weird.
Well, it's like a prenup. It's like a DNA test. I don't care how weird it is.
I see what you mean, though. No, I definitely see what you mean.
We need that shit.
That's what I mean. Like,
if you're somebody, you need that shit. You gotta protect yourself.
It's weird. It's weird, but you're messing with me, and I'm Shannon Sharpe.
Exactly.
So if you want to mess with me on a personal level, you're gonna sign this paperwork.
For real.
Because I don't know you. I didn't grow up with you. I don't know you. I didn't grow up with you. You're not one of my homies from back in the day, or homegirls from back in the day. So one of them, I'm not gonna make them sign. But like you, I just met you. Yeah, you getting the paperwork. You gonna have to. You have to.
If you say something, it's not coming out of my pocket.
Yeah.
Shit.
If you come over, you want to come over to my house. Well, before you do that, I'm gonna see you at the gym tomorrow, and then I'm gonna have this paperwork. You know what I'm saying? You can sign
ready
this.
To go.
Yeah, and then you can come over.
Hey guys,
I'm just saying.
I feel like this is like the step by step, right? For real, bro. He could be good. Bro,
what I noticed is that a lot of the older former athlete guys and the younger, it's like there's a gap. Our generation of like they mostly don't get played like that. Of course, there's those few like the Paul George and James Hardens, but like those are exceptions. For the most part, you don't hear shit happen like LeBron and KD and Steph and all them fools and all that shit.
We hear about Clay.
Yeah, Clay recent.
Megan the Stallion.
Megan,
Talking about Megan?
Yeah. That's a whole.
He gonna have it for now, and then
conversation,
she probably
bro.
gonna be in jail though. I'm thinking about the Tory thing.
As that shit,
You think they're gonna
unfolds,
circle the block and come and get her?
Yeah, I
They're,
think so.
bro,
I truly
as that
think
shit
so.
starts to unfold,
Yeah.
dog, because they're starting to work on getting them free, and as a you know, as a
Wait,
cause and
that
effect,
side, what happened?
as a cause and effect type of thing, though. Like if
Bro,
you
he gonna
get
get
him
out.
free, if you get him out, then
Bro,
someone's got to
Megan
go in.
is going to
Someone's
make
got to
all-
pay.
She's gonna make all her money she can right
At
now
least
before
pay.
she go.
At least she's got to pay up. She might have to do a Diddy pay thing.
I don't think
she
she's gonna
is-
pay. Bro.
she's
put
bad
the-
boy,
she
right?
put
No,
his-
she's Rockefeller. She's Rockefeller.
She literally put
Okay,
somebody
that's
away.
1 point. I'm just gonna stack them up.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
y'all.
She
Go
literally
ahead.
put somebody away, and then the person that helped him put it away. This is just my assumption. Put him away, almost got him killed, and then literally she's just still walking, free and all that.
It's
Bro,
another
come
point
on.
I'm gonna go ahead.
Come on, bro. She's
Well,
dropping all this music, going out, doing all
It's
this.
because he like
What?
he didn't what Tory he kind of took the fall on some shit.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Yeah,
That was a dumbass
so-
move, though. It was dumb.
But he did it because Kelsey had a kid, and he didn't want to leave the kid without the mom.
Mm-hmm. So why wouldn't you want to take somebody down who literally, stabbed you in the back when you're trying to do something good?
Y'all really think they're gonna lock up Megan Thee Stallion?
I don't, but I think they could make her pay.
I feel like it's just
Kind of like some
all
Diddy
this,
shit. Make her pay
It's like, why are all these celebrities getting all these type of treatments though? Like,
because
why
they're
is that?
celebrities, man.
Because they have pull, they have power.
why do they get
got
that?
resources, they got power, they got pull. They're connected. They know people.
I know people.
Well, there's levels to this. I'm not no
There's
disrespect. No
always-
disrespect.
There's
No, yeah.
always
No
a
disrespect.
hierarchy.
No, I can say the same thing about me.
Yeah.
Like, there's levels to
I
who
think
I
we
am. Like, I
all know
don't,
people.
Yeah,
But there's
But-
a hierarchy to this
but
shit.
if you want to go there with it,
Yeah.
we have to go back to the 6 degrees of separation, right?
Yeah.
We're 6 people away from
I got
knowing
that
everybody
going
on the
everybody.
face of the planet.
That's what I'm saying. I know people.
Yeah, we all know people.
Man, they know people to know
Yeah,
people.
yeah, yeah.
Know people, know people.
Yeah.
Shit.
I know The Rock.
Right.
I
Yeah.
know somebody
I know
who
the
knows
president.
somebody who knows somebody. Yeah. You probably know somebody who knows 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 Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. I'm not gonna lie. That shit
6
crazy.
degrees
That's
of
like me
separation.
with-
That shit crazy, bro.
Yeah,
Waka
man.
I was just thinking
Flocka,
about it. I'm like, bro, like,
Solange.
I really do know. You're connected, bro.
Yeah.
Waka Flocka, Solange.
We're more interconnected as
I
humans than
think
we
about
realize.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Because look, even now, like, Maxo.
Yeah,
I don't really know him like that.
But because I know
Because you
Emax.
know.
Because I know Maxo Cream.
Shit.
My nigga.
And one of Maxo Cream's main producers, TJ Osunulu. Shout out to TJ. I haven't
See
spoken
that?
to that nigga in
See
years. I taught TJ how to make beats.
Shouts
Uh-oh.
to
I thought
shouts to
TJ
Emax
beats.
Bielsa too. Emax.
TJ is Maxo Cream's or used to be Maxo Cream's main producer. And yeah, I know TJ.
Yep.
Grew up with him.
Shouts to TJ. Shouts to
Yeah.
Emax. I know Emax. I ain't seen you in a minute, but I know you saw Rob like a year or two ago, and you still was like, "Hey man, what you know about my nigga Orton?" So I appreciate that. I ain't seen that nigga since like 2019, and around then I'm not gonna say what we're doing, but
I just
I'm not
say
gonna
you've been
incriminate
listening to his
myself.
music.
Yeah. We used to freestyle together
Yeah.
in middle school at the cafeteria doing the grind the beat.
You know. See,
Shout out
times
to
are so
Clipse.
different back
Shout out
then,
to
bro,
Clipse.
when you say
And
bring
new
that up.
album they have.
Oh, you
see how
wanna-
you segue that shit? Yeah. Look at that.
So you want to segue now? Because
Yeah,
I was about
why-
to,
bro,
I was about to
come
say
on.
something before
Okay,
you know.
get your last statement.
Yeah, go ahead.
No,
get that first.
I was just saying, I was gonna go back to the 6 degrees of separation
Okay,
thing, just
okay.
to make a comment, a statement. Just we're more interconnected.
No,
as
we still
humans
didn't finish
than we
the Megan
realize.
thing. Yeah, on
Oh, and we didn't even finish the Megan. That we didn't cap that off. But yeah, as far as that goes, we're more connected than we realize. That's all I wanted to say. That's it.
I know. I kind of messed up. I jumped the gun.
Just
Just a
a
little
tad.
bit.
Just a little.
You said the making thing.
Megan.
Oh,
was sang.
Megan. Yeah. But okay, we finished that. All right. Yeah. So that was a terrible ass segment change. Whatever, dog. Whatever.
No,
We're back. Hey, we're back, man. We ain't gonna cut and edit.
Hey,
we're live.
We watching
baby.
you.
We're live.
We live.
Yes. So you could go ahead and run off with this segment about that Clipse album. So
Have any of y'all listened to the Clipse album, the new one they just released?
Yeah. Oh
getting
wait. So
great
Pusha
numbers.
T and Malice are back
Yeah,
together?
I
Like,
have not
of
heard
course.
it. Let's say that.
it's
I've not heard it.
the most artistic piece of work I've heard.
Honestly, I think we was in the Xbox party. You was literally talking about that.
Yeah. That's right.
yeah.
Yeah.
shouts to Avengers. We
Yeah,
be
yeah.
assembling.
We be assembling.
We're on this
We be
random
assembling.
Marvel's Avengers kick right now.
Yeah.
Even though, you know,
Bro,
yeah.
follow
That's
me
for-
on Twitch. I be streaming so you can
Exactly.
Oh
watch.
yeah,
us.
yeah.
You can
Follow
watch us,
Beast
man.
on Twitch,
Yeah,
man.
Beast
Yeah.
Too Saucy Gaming.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Oh yeah.
But
I
yeah,
like
no,
to
the
say-
Clipse album is the most artistic piece of music I've heard, other than Kendrick, in a minute. It's been a while since I've heard this
Other
type
than
of
Kendrick.
album before. Nah, for
Kendrick
real.
was booming.
Yeah, no, this Clipse album, bro. Literally, there's probably only one record on there that I it's like it's still hot.
Honestly, I
But
think
I'm
I heard
like,
it on the radio and shit too.
Yeah.
Thinking about that shit.
And Pharrell, I mean, without Chad,
One of
because
the
they're having
songs.
issues, the Neptunes are kind of like at a wit's end right now.
Mm.
But Pharrell produced the album by himself, front to back, and I'm telling you, man, he was showing out on this one.
Mm.
For real, like he went hard.
Still got it.
Yeah, bro, the Clipse still got it.
Mm.
They have, matter of fact, they have a record with Kendrick on there called Whips and Chains and Whips. I think that's what it's called.
Mm.
That record goes, man.
I still haven't listened to it through and through. I have heard Whips and Chains. I've listened to like 2 other songs.
The first song on the
yeah,
album
and the
goes
first
hard.
one,
That
yeah.
shit is
they
deep.
opened that shit up.
Deep.
I was just like, oh,
You know who
Is
who
it-
they're talking about, right? My
Yeah.
bad.
No, is the album this album better than Lil Wayne's new album?
Yes.
yeah.
Bro, 'cause
Yes.
they stopped
Hell
talking
yeah.
about his album, bro.
Hell
so
yeah.
I
No.
totally forgot.
No,
Hell
this
yeah.
Clipse album blows it out of the
Blows
water.
out the
Hell
water.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Bro.
Hell yeah.
damn.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
Yes.
That's good.
Honestly, Carter 6 has hits and misses.
Yeah.
No,
No, this
I can
Clipse
say that.
album
Yeah.
has no misses.
No.
Like, I'm telling you,
That's
when you
good.
hear it, you're gonna be like, yeah, this.
Every
jamming.
song I've heard is slaps.
The first one, Birds May. You know who they're talking about on that first song, right? They're talking about their parents. Both, you know, their parents died a month apart from each other. This was last year. Their dad died first, or no, the mom died first, and then the dad died a month later. So Pusha is talking about his dad,
And that's what makes
or-
sense. Oh, like they spoke for each parent.
Yeah, so Pusha's talking about the mom.
Damn.
And then in Malice's verse, he's talking about his dad.
I thought they were just storytelling.
Nah, that's about their parents.
That's
Nah.
storytelling for real, for real.
No, it is. Yeah, for real though. Yeah, they are.
Jeez.
No, but that's what makes the song
That's
go.
it makes it so much that it to start off like
I
that.
know. Yeah, that's what everybody tells them. Like, I've seen interviews with them, and they're like, "Man, how y'all gonna just kick an album off that heavy?" You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's when like now you're glued in.
yeah, that's
Mhm.
right.
That's
I
good.
think that's why they did
Yeah.
that low key, because they're like, "Damn." And then you got John Legend on the hook. Damn, bro. And
They
then
didn't do a lot of features, but all the features made sense.
Yes. And the next song after that's the feature with Kendrick on there. And Kendrick spazzed on that. You gotta
been
listen to
going
it, bro.
in. He
You
been
gotta
going in.
you gotta listen to the album.
He was
bro.
like
I feel
the
I heard
third.
one
He
of
was
the
like the
songs on
third
the radio,
clip.
and that shit was going in though. I ain't
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, bro. Like,
damn.
I'm telling you, like, yeah, the Clipse are back, and that album is hot. Like,
So are they like back, or
Yeah.
was that just like a one time thing? So, but they're like, or they're back.
no, they're back. Like, I think they're gonna do another album because they're gonna go on tour.
Shit.
They're gonna go on tour to tour this album, and then once that tour's done, they're either that they're gonna make the album after the next album after the tour or during the tour. You know, because they be having tour buses and stuff, and they have studios on the tour bus, so they can kind of like, you know what I'm saying, do both.
It's gonna be live.
I know.
Shit.
I'd go to a Clipse concert. They do good concerts. From what I've watched,
You seen
their
some?
concerts are clear. You know, because, and I love hip hop, but sometimes hip hop artists their concerts are wild and crazy, like in a bad way. Like it's too much of a
lot
cluster.
going on.
Yeah, it's a lot going on. You can't really hear the music or the artist rapping.
Yeah.
You got a bunch of people on stage. You can't even really. But the Clipse is just them two, and the shit sounds clear. Like that's why they give good performances.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the records be hot.
Shout out
So-
to
I'm-
them.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna lie. If I was performing and I'm like me performing, I'm gonna have like Wu-Tang 50 niggas on stage, bro. I ain't gonna. I'm gonna be out.
Not me.
And then the thing is, while I'm performing, I'm gonna go to each one of my niggas and like, while I'm doing my shit.
Nah, I wouldn't.
Boy,
I would-
You gonna
And
need
then
that
I go
energy.
each one of, oh yeah, I'm gonna have that
You
in
know
my
what?
mouth.
To
The
be fair-
gum. Shouts to that Neo gum because it got me focused.
Neuro.
Neuro. Oh yeah, see.
To be fair, I might do that every once in a while, but that's not going to be my main shtick for performance.
Yeah, you can't do that all the time.
Yeah, that's not going to be my main thing.
But that might be my main thing. But I want it all the time.
Nah, you going to get tired quick. Think
I know
about
all them niggas.
Oh, yeah.
That's a
what I'm
lot of
thinking.
niggas to
Like,
babysit.
your
dog.
verse is
I'm
not gonna
lie.
be that long for it to do all that
yeah,
too.
Yeah. True.
No, I'm saying like the whole like
The whole
concert.
the whole tour
Oh.
or concert.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like
Now-
I'm gonna do. I have like different songs. Like let's say like I got to a point where like I got like a whole hour to perform. While I'm up there performing for an hour,
That's amazing.
I'm
Nah,
gonna have
I'm
like
not going to do
50
that.
niggas on stage with me. Like 50
But
of
you
my
do-
niggas and homegirls and shit like that.
But you do realize
family, all sorts of shit.
the more people you have like around you, the more potential there is for some shit to go down as far as like something negative to happen. Like somebody,
I gotta make
That
sure.
is true.
Nah, my
That
niggas
is
all
true.
gonna get along.
you don't know that. That's 50 people.
I don't got niggas that rally like that.
You don't know that. Not everybody could.
cap.
But somebody might. get-
I know which nigga. I know which niggas not.
yeah. Thank you.
Y'all niggas are some
Thank you.
ravers, boy.
Thank
say y'all
you.
niggas chill, but
Thank you.
Hell no.
Thank you. Because I wasn't gonna go there with it, but thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, I would say some ravers, some niggas from the Leaf, you know, some niggas from A Leaf, you know.
Somebody might get hurt. You got to account
Shout out
for
to my
injuries.
nigga Matt, Crip Matt.
You got to account
Yeah.
for mofos stealing stuff. You don't know.
Oh
you never
yeah,
know.
nah.
Someone might steal some bread from
Okay.
somebody. You know, like someone might accuse somebody of something.
All those things are possible.
If you have more people, but the less you have, the less it's possible for that to
So
happen.
like when let's say hypothetically speaking, now that we've gone to this realm for a little bit, I like to engage in this. If you're like this top like up and coming artist and you got a lot of people that fuck with you, you ain't have like a big entourage?
No.
You'll still like
Hell
how,
no.
like how big would your ride like your entourage like when you're going out like tour or like you're just going to a function or wherever? How deep are you riding?
I say about 5.
Was the entourage with me?
That's what I was thinking. Most people would go around.
Was the entourage with me shooting in the gym?
I just had to scratch my ear. I like that question though because I love that reference.
What
I
entourage?
love that reference
What entourage?
because
was
I
it?
use that reference
Yeah.
a lot.
What entourage was with Kobe
W-
when Kobe was shooting in the gym at 4 a.m,
Yeah,
at 5 a.m, putting in the work?
1,000 shots
Who was with Kobe?
every day.
Himself.
He was by himself, right?
Yeah, not even his
Yeah.
wife.
Who
That's
was
why
in the
Drake
studio?
said the line.
Who was in the studio? And you know, I heard LL Cool J say this in an interview. He said, "If nobody's with me in the studio when I'm writing, if nobody's actually sitting next to me writing my lyrics and my composition, that's what it's gonna be on stage. So like, if I'm writing my own lyrics, I'm performing my own lyrics. I don't need nobody else. That's why LL Cool J goes 1 deep. If you notice every single LL Cool J performance, and you can Google this or YouTube it, he's by himself. He's 1 deep every
So he's
single
like
time.
0.
Yeah. Well, I think
You know
zero.
what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
but no, LL Cool J performs by himself. You don't think he could have?
I
An
don't
entourage?
need no help, my nigga. I could do better on my own.
Now, will I have like a
I
homeboy?
don't need no
a
company.
pilot.
I'm sorry, I can't help it.
Would I have like? I'm not saying
You started it. You
I
said,
didn't do that.
You said like 0. I started singing the song.
I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna have like nobody with me. I'm always gonna be 1 deep all the time. But I'm not gonna have no 50 niggas. Like I'm not doing that. That's too
There's
much.
a lot of niggas.
That's too much, bro. That's too much. Too much potential for
Every now
chaos.
and then.
Nah, bro.
Man, I guess
Bro,
unless we already have everything
I just
situated.
know a lot of niggas, bro.
I do too. But I'm not
But
gonna have 50 of them
I
with
know
me.
a lot of niggas that I can. If I got like 50 of my closest niggas, men and women, together, I think they would all get along.
Nah, I can't bank on that.
We gotta split
Because
everybody
I-
up.
because,
Somebody,
like,
my generals and stuff
I
like
think
that.
I'm,
Y'all
I
watch
make a
everybody.
good. I think
Everything
I'm
like
good
section.
at choosing people well enough where there's no reason why they would start something with one another.
This is just simple mathematics, right?
Unless
The
like they
more-
bring like plus ones though.
So wait, 'cause
That's a different story though. And then like one of my niggas might holler at another nigga's woman. And then shit.
So hold on, let me let's go back
That's
to the beginning of this. So is this all happening in one concert, or is this all happening like in the tour? We're having like
That
50
is a
deep.
good question as well.
Well,
Because
Because
if
like
it's just- if it's just one,
let's say that
yeah.
I got 50 niggas on tour with me.
See
But
that,
then I don't
that's a
always
problem.
take them. I don't always take all 50 on every site. Like, like on every performance.
that's too much work, bro. That's
See,
too much
that-
work.
That's
That's
why
too
I
much.
can see where it could be.
That's too
problem.
much
If it's just
stress,
one
dog.
show,
Like I don't want to have to
that's-
think
that's the
about 50
problem.
people all the time. Like I want to keep my circle small because that lessens the problems,
I could see
potential problems.
Mm-hmm.
Whether someone's stealing something, getting into it with somebody, accusing somebody of SA or whatever. Like
Like they can all have like jobs though.
But okay, so now they're working. Okay, that's different. You have a responsibility.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I
Well,
can't
that-
have them.
but
I
then-
can't
but
have
then-
50 niggas just being
Well, now you have
around,
right.
Yeah, doing nothing.
That's what I thought initially you were talking about, like just
Yeah.
50 niggas
Nah,
just to be
nah,
50
That's
niggas.
why I also
Like,
asked
like-
if it's just a concert.
I'm gonna have a roller. I'm gonna have a dog walker. I'm gonna have a nigga that makes
bro,
me breakfast.
If you got basically employees, that's different. That's
this
different.
nigga said a roller and
Yeah.
a dog walker. If you don't,
What?
you might as well just have a nothing, not entourage.
That's what.
Yeah.
That's what. I learned that shit from Waka Flocka and Snoop Dogg. Dude, these niggas be rolling deep, but them niggas be employees.
Exactly though.
That's what, like, bro. These niggas. Look, this nigga Snoop Dogg blunt roller, $50K a year.
I don't
rolling
believe that
blunts.
shit. I don't believe that.
Yeah, you cannot believe all you want. And then Waka
I've
Flocka.
heard of it, but I don't believe when
then
people
Waka
say that.
Flocka took a page off his book, and Beverly knows Waka Flocka, and him and Cyril and Beverly were chilling, and Cyril smoking backstage with him, and he was like, "Yeah, I paid this nigga," and the nigga was rolling perfectos.
I don't believe that. I think that's all cap.
When you got money like that, I think that's what you could do.
I'm not paying. No,
Nigga,
I think they're-
Cyril's not lying.
I'm not saying it's
I
lying.
heard about
So
it.
if
I
the
know it's
nigga,
real.
That's
so
probably
Waka
what he was
Flocka
told.
Waka Flocka told him that he paid that nigga.
And
Yeah.
Why would he not? Why would he not?
Why would he
that's
not?
because that's 50K. I'm not paying
No,
somebody
I'm saying
50K.
that was Snoop Dogg, but that Waka Flocka took a page off of Snoop Dogg's book because Snoop Dogg pays that nigga 50.
I don't give a damn.
And he's got.
So you
I don't
wouldn't
care.
do
He
that?
said that shit on the
You wouldn't pay
podcast.
somebody
He
50K
said
a
that.
year
He
just to
said
roll?
that shit on the podcast. Why
Just
would
to
he? Why
roll.
would you be on the podcast and lie about that when you're Snoop Dogg? Like you can't afford that shit.
It's
like,
not that he
think about
can't
it.
afford it, dog.
Like, why?
But you have to understand, bro.
Niggas be having
$50,000.
homies. One of their homies could cook, so they make him their personal chef. Like they do that
Wealthy
shit.
people are not about to pay someone $50,000 to roll a blunt. They're not doing that. That's
Bro, if the nigga's a
that's
pothead
show.
like Wiz Khalifa,
It doesn't
you
matter.
right? Oh my god!
It doesn't matter. You're not. They're not on. No.
Holy,
I've heard of the.
nigga got bread like that. You don't think he's gonna break him
No.
off like that?
No.
Please,
No.
come on. I'm happy.
And I'm gonna tell you why. As soon as you're done, I'm gonna tell you why.
Go ahead. Bro. Go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Go ahead.
So, $50,000 to roll blunts all year round? No, because $50,000 is an investment. Like, in order to be Snoop Dogg for this long, you have to be investing thousands of dollars. Like you're accounting for money everywhere. Snoop has got his hands in a lot of different investments. He's not staying in his status without making investments. And $50,000 is investment worthy money. You're not going to invest into, bro.
So he's not
No.
still investing and doing that.
No.
Yeah, the roller is-
And number
exactly,
two,
too.
and number
He
two,
says no.
and no,
Yeah, he's investing
Confidently.
in the
No.
roller.
Yes, he
No.
can do both.
No, he's not. He's not.
He's Snoop Dogg.
and number two, it's all for show, bro. That's it's facade type talk. That's what that is. You're just trying to buffer your imagery of I'm.
I can
Snoop
see
and
that being possible.
No, it is. That's what it is.
But
That's what it is.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
it's easily see it. You can see it as clear as day. That's what it is.
I know.
They're not paying
That's
nobody
not convincing
$50,000.
nobody,
They're
dog.
not
So
paying.
look again.
No,
Instead
no.
of him, you put yourself in his shoes. You're telling me you will not. If you're making millions of dollars,
I'm not paying nobody to roll blunts $50,000.
You know what? You're thinking through your lens, bro.
I'm not.
It's because you can do it.
No, I'm not.
It's because you can do it, right?
No, it's because you can do it. That's
not only
he's
that.
He's looking through his code.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Go
That's
ahead.
what he's saying. I'm not looking through my lens, y'all. I'm saying this. Unbiasedly speaking, I'm not paying somebody $50K to roll blunts when I can have a female I'm just messing with to roll my blunt for free. I'm not doing that.
Okay.
So that's number one.
That's cool.
Or female or just a homeboy that's cool with me. And we just, he's just benefiting because he's my homeboy type. Like,
I got something for that too.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. And then number two, like that's just, I'm looking for the right terminology to categorize this type of talk of people saying, yeah, I got a blunt roller. What is it? You're being overzealous or you're stunting, like that fake stunting talk. I don't know. There's a certain term for it. I just can't think of it right now. You're just putting up this facade-like imagery of you being who you are, and of course you got a blunt roller because you Snoop Dogg or Wiz Khalifa or whatever. They're not paying nobody. I'm telling you, bro. That's just overstunt talk. Like that's all that is.
Okay, so I can see where you're coming from on that. You feel me, right?
They're not
on
paying
that whole thing.
No,
but
bro. No.
Even though you say you can get this female or whatever to do that and everything like that, but why would I do all that when I can just tell my rollers to go do that for you and everything like that? We can just go do whatever the hell we doing. Like, oh man, yeah, you want to go get laid and everything like that?
Yeah, and guess what?
I already got the roller doing it.
And check this out.
Like
and you know how you benefit as a roller?
What?
When I go to Romania and eat duck, right? And I go to Romania first class and all that. Guess what? You're right there next to me. So that's how
be there.
That's how you get paid. You get paid because you're catching the Snoop Dogg
Because he's being
aura.
there and being ready to roll up.
You're gonna be in the same hotels as me. You're gonna be in the same luxury, whatever.
Yeah,
as my roller. Yeah, I'm not paying you $50K to do that.
I'm definitely paying you $50K
because I'm already.
It's all there.
No.
It's gonna be all in spend.
Why
in there?
Why would I pay you $50K on top of paying you the luxury lifestyle that I have to live because I have to have you next to me? So it's a double fee. You see what I'm saying? I'm not only paying you off to the side.
I got the bird for that.
Nah, that's a waste of money. That's waste.
He literally signed this contract or whatever employment.
No one's disagreeing that it's not waste.
Yeah, you're going to be here. Yeah. But whatever I'm doing.
It's true. Because I don't believe
incentives.
I don't
it's
believe
incentives. It's just to reinsure that
but I don't
his loyalty.
I don't believe it,
and plus, look, he don't even have to probably even go on this trip and everything. He could probably already pre-roll everything I need. I can already have it packed, and then all I gotta do is just take it out and just smoke
I can
it.
see
but
that.
I'm not paying
like 50 pre-roll
you don't even
blunts.
have to
No,
go.
50 pre-roll blunts before a tour, nigga.
Yeah,
I'm on 27.
Yeah,
I keep saying Okay.
Let
me take out
I told you,
That's why I said that you're thinking through your lens.
Okay. No logical person is, no matter how much money they have, is paying $50K for a blunt roller. Logical person. I need to eliminate the word I. So now we're talking logical person now. This is general talk now. Generally speaking, any logical mind is not paying $50K, right?
What's wrong
for a
with
blunt
that?
roller.
What's wrong
Most of these most successful people are not the logical ones, but they have the logical people on their team.
Okay.
So therefore,
What
their
about-
team are covering those extra incentives that you're referring to that will make this decision illogical. But then they give them the remaining balance, knowing that they're illogical, so that they do what they do.
Okay.
And that's why that's happening.
So what about common sense? Because that's
You
common
know that
sense.
shit
too.
ain't common.
It is. I mean, like.
Come
I mean,
on,
it's
man.
not common,
My mom
but I'm
taught
just
me
saying.
common sense ain't common,
I'm just
bro.
saying. I'm just saying.
I feel like this is.
I think it's
this
just
could be, this could be it. The norm.
No, I think this is it's facade talk when these people tell people that stuff. Yeah, I got a blunt roller. I pay him $50K.
I don't think so.
Da, 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 da.
I don't think so.
It's possible.
It's just literally like
But,
like
nah,
you said.
exactly.
I have a chef. Oh, I got
Exactly.
somebody who cuts my lawn.
Yes.
But see, but
Yes.
you know what? But no, hold on.
Niggas into landscaping.
Yeah.
I'm
All
glad
right
you
then,
brought that
cut my
up.
shit.
I'm glad
It's
you
the
brought
same
that
thing.
up
I got you.
because
Same
check
thing.
it out, right?
What are you gonna say? It's a contract?
No, if somebody's, what did you say? You said somebody's
Who cuts my lawn? Who's a chef? You know,
chef.
Yeah.
Okay, that right there, being a chef, that's a tangible skill.
But then
Being a barber-
I want to
being
bring that
a
up
barber-
too.
He pays them for
I
it.
want to bring
Being
that
a
up too.
barber is
Yeah,
a,
that too.
That's
Yeah,
blue collar.
homegrown shit.
That's blue collar. You need skills to do that.
Yeah,
look,
so
look,
if the
look,
homeboy
look.
ends up being his personal barber, he pays him.
Okay,
He pays him wealthy.
That's
He
more
pays him wealthy.
That's more believable because a barber, bro, that
I
takes
got something for
skills.
that. I want to bring that
Why
up.
is rolling not take skills,
No, that's what I
bro?
want to
No,
say.
it
Look,
does.
look, I got something for that. I got
It is
something
a
for that.
skill, but it's not there's levels to the skill, bro, and it's a tangible.
No, there's levels to rolling in a
There's
way too.
levels to
I'm not
everything,
gonna lie. There's
dog.
levels to
Alright,
rolling. Some
go ahead,
people
go ahead,
roll
go ahead.
trash as hell. It could be loose as
Some
hell.
barbers
It
cut.
can't be. It'll
Some
burn
barbers
too
are trash.
fast.
Exactly.
So there's a lot to
you're
it.
helping his argument.
I know I am. I know. Like, that's what I'm
especially
saying.
with his because Snoop has his own rolling paper and everything like that. If he rolls that hole perfectly how he wants it and everything like that, bro, he's earning his money.
Yeah.
Bro, for real. If he literally rolls a bad joint for me and everything like that, I'm like, why am I paying you? And everything like that. I literally hired you for your skill of rolling this right here for me at certain times when I'm about to leave and everything like that. So I'm like, bro,
I think
definitely
this is what I
he
think.
can get paid for.
I love it.
This is what I think.
I like, hey, camera work,
This is what I think.
They
I don't
killed it.
think he pays someone $50K. What I think is that he has people do it for free, but he says
crazy.
$50K.
I'm pretty sure he got some
to
people
just
for free,
buffer.
but he has his own personal.
Okay, cool. Okay,
roller.
this is where we can agree. He probably has a personal roller, but he's not paying them $50K. They do it for free, and they just get to ride along with Snoop, right? And they do it for free. You get to eat at the same places, sleep at the same places, ride the same places. But I'm not paying you. He's not paying no $50K. That's just to buffer the aura of who he is when he tells people that.
But again,
That's
You
what I
just
think.
made this into a conspiracy.
Yeah, but again,
It's not a conspiracy. That's just what I think. Like, I'm telling y'all, I don't think he pays $50K. I think it's all for. I think he has people on staff or deck.
But the
on
thing
deck
is,
that
he
pay
already
for free.
has the roller paid and all that. Why would he need somebody else to roll it when
No,
he already has?
I don't think there's no payments.
Pre-rolled in his
Yeah,
bag,
no, that's
and he
what
just
he's-
gotta take it out. You feel me?
No, what I'm saying
No,
is,
he's
what
just
I'm saying
referring
is,
to the payment
there's no
itself.
payments. There's
You know,
people that roll
okay,
this
for
stuff
that,
up.
yeah.
He's been referring to the payment
Yeah,
itself the whole time.
there's no payments. I think he just has people on deck that do it for him for free, and the benefit of that is being in Snoop Dogg's mix. Wherever he goes, you're there.
And plus, you shouldn't
Right?
be hitting
So-
some random niggas, blunts and all that shit. So
Right. So I don't think there's money involved. I think they project that to the outside world that are outside of his circle, or Wiz Khalifa circle, or Waka Flocka circle.
need to
I
look
think they
this up.
project that to the outside circle to buffer that aura of who they are. That's what I think. I don't think there's no money. There's no money involved. That's
look
my
it up.
belief. I don't think they're paying these people that money.
We kind of spent some extra time on that one.
Yeah, we
that
did.
came out of nowhere.
Yeah, it
but
did.
It was
cool.
interesting.
Oh, you want
I
to
got
roll these clips?
yeah. But I got one last little short one segment. Have y'all heard of this T app?
No.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, so it's this new dating app for women only, and
So,
it's about
I found
exposing guys, red flags, and all that. And okay, we'll get to that. Right? Let me finish this. So it's like, it exposes guys that are red flags, and it's kind of like, are we dating the same guy type of thing? And it's just about airing out, like, to like warn other women about certain guys that be out there and stuff like that. And apparently, it started off as, it's supposed to look out for girls, but then they start just talking, it's just like, it just becomes this drama-filled thing, and they just airing out dudes, true or not, who cares? Like, they just like, and then they try to make a guy version, and it got taken down within 24 hours. And it's just that amazing double standard of whenever guys want to expose red flags in women. They, like, these app stores not even going to prove it. But that T app is approved. You could just type it right now. You could get the T app. But only a girl, because they face scan you as the final part of the recognition towards it. And it's just like, and it's just really just spilling tea. I guess, that's what these girls be talking about.
Oh,
They be doing stuff like this. I be watching. But yeah. Yeah, spill the tea, girl, but yeah. But yeah, that was just a little part I just want to imply on.
I see.
But yeah, I didn't know if y'all heard about it, but yeah, there's apparently, if y'all still out there dating, this is for anybody out here. If any of y'all dudes out here dating, these girls got a T app. I'm sure, I know a couple guys that know about it. That's how I got put on to the shit. But yeah, I was like, damn. And then I started seeing videos about, like, oh, it's like that. And then, like, some guys were, like, getting upset because, like, Like, man, they got me on there and they just saying all this stuff. And then some guys get outed, and it's like rightfully so. But some guys get lied on, and that's what defeats the purpose of the app. Is whenever you just, you're salty that he did what he got to do with you. Hey, he's salty, so you want to say this and that, and it's not even really true. But then it fucks up his future and his his reputation and his future opportunities with any other potential girl that just so happened to be on that app. But then once again, I'm going full circle. Whenever someone generated a guy version, they took that shit down because outing these girls, red flags would be way worse. Because
accountability will be crazy once that thing get out there.
Because there's some of these girls that dudes, man, they done some things too that otherwise act like angels. And they don't want to ruin that, man. That's next. I'm telling you, society protects that shit, bro. But then they push like being liberated and free. Mm-hmm. But then they protect like shit like your body count. Oh, how dare you ask that? But you're supposed to be free.
That don't make no sense.
You're supposed to be free. Why does it matter then? Mm-hmm. Well, because it does matter. Even though they tell you to be free, you're still cooking yourself. So it's like...
Because they don't like being judged. That's exactly. For sure.
Why would you be judged? Because you know it's not good. But they tell you to be free. So you're like, in the moment.
Well, how much do you make, though?
Exactly. But then it goes back to that, huh?
You're like, well, damn.
Damn, yeah. Bro. Bro, and then I still be seeing these pop the balloons because they be doing them in different other cities. Man, they be having pop the balloons in New York, pop the balloons in Georgia, Atlanta, to be specific and stuff. And I just be seeing like the dudes be like super simpy and the women be so disrespectful to the dudes. And then you'll see dudes still not pop their balloons. I'm just like, damn. I'm like, even if it's not, bro,
out of the pocket shit.
Out of the pocket. I'm like, bro, even if it's not me, if I see a girl talking to another dude like that, I'm like, bro, imagine if I trigger her. Imagine if I say something that she don't like. I'm not gonna stand that shit. You got me fucked up. I'm popping my shit immediately.
They say you gotta make sure you like you really like these type of girls, like these strong, independent girls that would do shit like that. I'm like, nah. That ain't it.
Oh, I'm not a broken man, bro. I'm not, I think that's the only type of guys that would take that seriously is like, you got to be a broken dude yourself and try to meet them halfway. And then they wonder why those broken dudes be the ones that be either in jail or be abusive or they call them narcissists or they're toxic. I'm like, because that's the only dude that'll take your crazy ass seriously. With your, man, bro. I'm telling you, man. Man, even dealing with that shit at Walmart, which I don't work at no more. Heads up. Yeah.
Wish we had time to dive into that. But
yeah, that'll be for another episode.
We got to get those clips. Go ahead and play your clip.
Oh, let's get it.
But yeah, there you go. That was it for the T-App thing. Yeah, clip time. Thank you. Mine first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I do my little short one first because it's short. It's just about podcasting and Nori and all that. It's just listen to. He breaks it down real well, bro. He was ahead of his time.
The other day you made a comment. You said the only podcast that matters is Drink Champs,
comment,
Joe Button, $1 million worth of game.
That hurt you?
No, it never hurts me. I've seen a lot of other podcasts. Steve Jack. This is my brother. A bunch of them put in work. A lot of guys are doing their thing.
I feel like Steve Jackson's a hater. It's his second time hating on me. Like, what?
No, because, all right, why did you come up with that decision?
It's actually the truth. But it's the truth when they say like this. When it comes to hip-hop podcasts, we led the way. 1,000,000%. All right. Who invented the podcast space, period? It's Peter Rosenberg and Cypher Sounds. We all owe them a check.
You gotta give Ice-T some credit.
No, I'm getting there. First artist podcast was Ice-T. Right? Then after that, This was a nerd space.
Combat Jack.
Combat Jack, yes. What I'm trying to say, of course, other podcasts matter. Of course, I'm on this show. I'm doing other shows. Of course that. But what I'm saying is, if it wasn't for those 3 podcasts, you wouldn't be here right now. Probably a lot of people wouldn't be here right now.
I super agree. I just wish you would have told me earlier there's so many bags in this space.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I did tell you. Listen, if I say something like, I'm the best, and you offended, what does that mean about you? I ain't saying this is my shit. Not only have I survived this space,
that's right,
but I've been innovative. I've been innovative. When people were chasing other people, I messed with a kid from Virginia. No one was messing with kids from Virginia. Scott Storch, yes, you made him famous. But who gave him that first beat? Reggaeton. Y'all both laughed at me. Y'all both apologized, so I take y'all forgiveness. But look at Bad Bunny right now. This nigga got a fucking concert for 6 months.
We're going. We booked our tickets.
Holy moly guacamole.
No, we booked our tickets.
You telling me that exists without Oye Mi Kanda, without me? What I did? When I'm humble all these years, nobody got nothing to say. Oh, he's humble, Norby. He's chill. Now I say, you know what? We put our foot in this game. And I'm not taking away from others. So I'm sorry if I said it that way and people got offended. That's not what I meant. Let me just tell y'all, I'm proud of both of y'all. This is a dope show.
Who's the newest, biggest in the game?
Yeah, the rookies of the year. Yeah, the rookies of the year.
God, I love that shit, right? Tell me that nigga, man, what? Was there a fictional thing you heard in there? It was all facts, bro.
No, I think it was
facts.
Yeah, I think it was true.
When he went to the reggaeton show, I was
said reggaeton. I was like, yeah, no, he was legit on that.
Nori was the first of that shit, dog. He was ahead of his time when that shit, and nobody was like, was just like, it's the spinach rap, it's cool, you know. Mm-hmm. But then look at reggaeton now, and like they wouldn't even give him the flowers that he deserves.
So was Daddy Yankee before him?
Hell the fuck no.
Did they have reggaeton in other countries, or is he just talking about America?
No, yeah, like America, like the the West, the Western, the Western world is what matters when it comes to like music, media.
They set the tone.
Movies, the
Western world sets the tone for the world as far as trends go.
And he was one of those before the trend was setting it. He was so like like Big L would say, he was so ahead of his time. His parents ain't met yet. Bar.
Kanye said something similar like that back in '95 when he was young. It was like on a freestyle session where he was freestyling in some like music radio store. Mm-hmm. He was saying, I forgot the line exactly. I'm paraphrasing, but he was basically saying like, his lyrics are so ahead of his time that he's wanted in 3 centuries or something like that.
Damn.
And this was back in '95. So like, yeah,
Kanye
this was young Kanye when he was like 16, 17. He was freestyling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you want?
No, I agree. That's fact. I mean, I thought he was gonna say in general podcasting. Then I would have said, "Where's Joe Rogan at?"
Yeah, no. He was talking about hip hop.
Hip hop podcast. Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
That's facts.
Because like, come on, think about Drink Champs. When you think about hip hop podcast, Drink Champs is gonna be
number
in
one,
your top 3,
yeah,
like for sure. Exactly, just like the other ones he named. Like those are the
$1 million worth of game.
$1 million worth of game, and Drink Champs are definitely in 2 of the 3. I named like the Joe Budden one. Could be top 5, but
Joe Budden.
It's gonna be at least top 5 because even if you don't like him, like that podcast is still relevant as fuck. Like,
I like Joe
Melissa
Budden.
Ford and all them. Yeah,
I mess with Joe Budden.
Yeah,
I don't have a problem.
They got that podcast. That shit's up there. Yeah. So like those 3 podcasts are the top 3 in the hip hop industry. Mm-hmm. Yeah, especially as far as the range of guests they have and stuff too. Like those 3 are the top. And then, like, of course, like radio stations, Breakfast Club and shit. But that's not a podcast. That's a radio station.
Right. Speaking of the Breakfast Club, the whole neon thing, I just remember that shit.
There you go. Run this shit.
Run
this shit real quick. A quick one for Bees.
Which one is it?
I already didn't
see
about it. But I remember seeing, like, the aftermath and everything. They were just really dissing the hell out of Neon and shit like that.
So, Neon's a streamer. He
You never heard of him?
Yeah, you never heard Neon? He's actually from Houston. He's a young Indian streamer from Houston, and he was known for I'm sorry, I wasn't even speaking to Mike. But he was known for like being like this reckless, like crash out type of kid on the streams, and then just be like rambunctious. He act all normal, and then he just crashes out and stuff. And eventually he gets older, and he even like. Long story short, the reason why Breakfast Club was upset with him was that when he was 14, he faked his death to try like get more following, get more traction, and all that stuff. So, and they held him against and all these years later, now he's like more practicing his Muslim faith and stuff, and he's like taking this tour and like doing different types of streams now, but he's still streaming and everything. But he goes to Breakfast Club. Because he's that big in the streaming world that he, like some of these guys, these streamers be getting up there to these mainstream platforms like Kai Cenat on First Take and shit like that. Going at it with Stephen A. Smith. But yeah, long story short though, they held him against that. They're like, so what Beast is getting at is that whenever it was supposed to be like a light-hearted interview and they just flipped it on him and made it just so awkward, just nailing him over stuff he said in his streams or the time when he faked his death and all that. Because he said stuff about how his dad always got robbed by black people because his dad owned like a telephone shop, like a cell phone shop. And, and his dad just always got robbed. It was always black people. That's why his dad don't trust black people and shit and all this. And they're just nailing him in the coffin about all this stuff he was saying. He was just like, that's the old me. He's trying to like show that he's past that, but they keep on reverting back to all the old shit and the old shit and the old shit over and over and over. And that's why at the end, like the backlash was that, damn man, like y'all just be looking for anything with anybody with them, huh? Like they're snaky as hell. Like you can't trust like Breakfast Club. Like
that's why Aiden Ross had to go sue them.
Yeah, and then like other streamers, other streamers came in Neon's defense and shit, and just like, man, there's like defecation or something like that. I'm probably butchering the term. But
they want them canceled.
Defamation of character. Yeah. Defamation of character.
Defamation of character.
But they were doubling down. I seen the videos of what's her name?
Yeah, like it was like the Jess girl, the one that replaced Angela Yee. Yeah, that girl. She was the main one that was like really on his head top.
She doubled down on that video. I was just like, damn.
But then like everyone else was of course co-signing and shit too. They're all three, Envy and Charlemagne. But then she was like the main one on his head top. But it was like 3v1 and he's just trying.
He was trying to get on her too. I forgot what exactly he said to her and everything like that. He was trying to get on her ass too.
At the end. Only after a while. But like, yeah. And that's because he always got his chat. And then like then he saw that other people were watching, like like Aiden was watching. He chimed in live, and he saw Aiden had his back, and that's when it gave him more confidence. But yeah.
Shit, if that was me and Neil, I would just get up and leave. I ain't gonna hold you.
Pull a Birdman or some shit, bro.
You ain't got time for none of that.
That's what
Kodak did the same thing too.
You have to understand that you're doing them the favor when they invite you to get interviewed and stuff like that means you're something, like they don't just do that for anybody, so you got the power. That's what a lot of people, they're just happy like, oh my god, I'm going to Breakfast Club. I'm going to Breakfast Club because I'm someone worth going to Breakfast Club. So I know my worth.
I guess y'all want to play the next clip.
Okay.
Yep. Your shit.
Yeah. We can go to the next clip.
Subscribe. Darling Radio. Like and subscribe.
Let's get anti-Abrahamic.
Hey, Tariq, how you doing?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Good. I was just listening to that conversation between you and the Nigerian, and I found it pretty interesting that your own people, even in other countries, don't like you guys, and it seems like nobody likes Black Americans. Is that why you don't talk about Jews? Because you kind of see yourself in them because nobody likes the Jews? So do you kind of feel like Like you have that in common.
Well, there were Jewish slave owners, so we didn't really have anything in common with that.
But how come you never talk about Jews?
Because I put them all in the category of white supremacy. You have black Jews. What power do they have? That's
Well, most.
Name the powerful black Jews. There's a lot of black Jews. Name the powerful ones.
Well, there's black like Hebrews that claim to be Jews, but they're not Jews. They're just
Really? What makes them not Jews?
black Hebrew Israelites. Those are not Jews. It's not
Not even I ain't talking about the Hebrew Israelites. You got Ethiopian Jews. You got a lot of Jews. There's a Jewish.
Yeah, well, they're a tiny minority. You know.
Really?
I mean,
so
yeah.
Jews are not legitimate, right? So are you saying the black Jews are not legitimate?
No, they're Jewish, but they're not the ones that are causing a lot of the problems.
Which
in
ones
America?
Which ones are causing the problems?
Well, primarily they're Ashkenazi, but you know, there's other Sephardic.
What's the difference between them and the black Jews?
Well, we just don't have a lot of them in America, and we don't like
I didn't ask you that. I said, what's the difference between the Ashkenazis that you're talking about and the black Jews, like the Hebrew Israelites? What's the difference?
Well, the Ashkenazis, they're the ones that are in finance and banking and Hollywood and the media. I mean, they're the ones that are like really holding a lot of levers of power.
So their occupations. That's the difference?
Well, that's one, and racially, they're different people too.
Racially. So like racially how?
Well, because I don't know much about Ethiopian Jews, but they're not the same people as the Jews that like European Jews or Middle Eastern Jews.
Oh, so what's the difference? What's physically different about them?
Well, one's black and the other ones are not.
They're not? What color?
Why are you focused on Ethiopian Jews?
No, I'm asking questions. I'm just trying to get clarity. You say why don't we talk about Jews? I'm talking about them now. I'm talking with you about Jews.
But how come you never criticize them? You're talking about Ethiopia. I don't know what you're saying about it, but how come you never criticize Jewish power? Is what I'm asking you.
I don't criticize any group based on their race or religion. I don't criticize white people. I criticize white supremacists.
Yeah, no, you're anti-white all the time. What do you talk? You talk shit about white?
No, I'm not. I've never said anything anti-white. I'm anti-white supremacist. That's based on an action, not who you are. They're great white people who are not racist. I have no problem with them. Now, if you're a white supremacist or suspected white supremacist, that's the problem. I don't have a problem with a person if they're Jewish. There's nothing wrong with that. Now, if you're a slave owner and you just happen to be Jewish, that's a problem. I got a problem with that. So this is why we're talking about it. We're just getting some questioning and some straightening here. So the Jews who got the power, you're saying it's the white-looking ones, right?
Well, they're not white, but yeah, I mean they're lighter skinned.
What makes a person white?
White European. The Jews, like even the ones that evolved in Europe, they came from the Middle East.
What's the Middle East? The Middle East didn't exist as a term until 1883. What's the Middle East?
Oh, well, specifically, they came from the Levant.
Okay. And the Levant region is where?
It's in West Asia.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people come from that area. A lot of people in Europe who became Europeans are, Europe is basically Eurasia. Europe and Asia share a continent. So there's a lot of people who are in Europe who came from Asia, right?
No, they've done DNA mapping, and Jews they're different genetically from Europeans.
Genetically.
Yeah.
What makes them different genetically?
They just come up in a different cluster.
Most people in Europe have different genetics, right? The Greeks are completely different from the northern Europeans. They're completely different. They even talked about how different they were back in ancient times. They didn't like each other. They didn't
So
like.
you just think that anyone that's lighter skinned than you is white? Is that your point?
No. I'm just trying to see who gets to be white and who's not, because there's all types of genetic differences in Europe. The Italians are genetically different.
Yeah, Europeans are white.
Okay. Wouldn't that make Jewish people white too?
No, they're not European.
But many of them, their origin is in Europe.
No, none of their origin is not in Europe.
Really? But
Yeah.
these other groups, their origins are outside of Europe too, right?
What groups?
A lot of white groups, a lot of these different so-called white European groups, some of them came from different places and they mixed in with different places, just like the Spanish. The Spanish, they all have Moorish blood. That's black blood. That's why they're dark.
So you think that white supremacy controls America? Is that what you
Hold
think?
on. We'll get on that in a minute. Let's just get this Jewish thing and who's white. And if the Jews were the Ashkenazis, as you say, if they were not white, why is it so easy for them to come over and just change their name and blend right in? Many of them, that's what they would do. They'd come over here and just change their name and blend right on in, and nobody even knew they were Jewish. How would they blend in so easily?
Yeah, I mean they look a lot of them look white, but they're a different group and they don't identify as white.
Yeah, they actually do.
Well, when it's convenient for them, they do, and but they identify as Jews. That's who they
But
consider themselves.
on the census forms, there's no Jewish racial capital.
Yeah, but we can't control the census. That doesn't mean anything.
Right. It does mean something. Yes, it does. Yeah, you can't just make up a race and apply it to some census form when it's not on there. There's no Jewish race.
So if the government changes the census and makes them not white, then they're not like it doesn't matter what the census says.
There's no Jewish race, right?
Yeah, there is.
Well, how come you said the black Jews are not?
Okay, so every Ashkenazi Jew is like a 11th or 12th cousin, basically. They're very inbred and they're very close genetically. But so let me ask you this: so you think that white supremacists control America?
The white supremacist controls the known universe, not America.
Okay.
The known.
So let me ask you this:
Hold on, slow. Now, what I just said, was that true or not true?
not true.
What area of our society is not controlled by the white supremacist?
Let me ask you this: white supremacists don't control any part of the world.
No. I will answer your question when you answer mine. Go ahead. What's not
I just said
what's not controlled by the white supremacists? Name any area of activity.
there's no area controlled by white supremacists.
Law enforcement,
No,
the US government,
no.
European government, who controls it then?
The white supremacists do not control anything.
Then why did
In Europe, in most European countries,
why did they say they did? Why did they come up with the term? White supremacy is their term. That's not nobody else's term. That's their term, and nobody trumped it. So why did they say it? Why did they go around conquering the world using the term white supremacy? That's their term.
white supremacists lost control of the entire Western world after World War II when Hitler lost. Okay.
Really?
So, yeah, really. Because let me ask you this: if white supremacists controlled any part of white countries, why are the white populations declining?
Hold on.
Why would white supremacists let in non-white immigrants in mass? It doesn't make any sense.
How did white supremacy lose power after World War II? Who gained power?
Who gained power? World Jewry.
But it's not that many of them. How could they have world power over the white supremacists?
Well, they are in just enough instant positions of power in the right places to matter. You know.
That mathematically doesn't make sense. Jews.
Yeah, because they're a very racial group. They stick together, and white people are not allowed to stick together because they anytime they do, they consider that racist and Nazi and everything like that. So Jews have a big advantage because
white people not allowed to stick together. Where in the world is this?
Everywhere.
Like where? I just left Wyoming, Montana, and Idaho. The white people
Okay.
together. It's very white.
So you're saying that because you saw white people together? Yeah, it doesn't matter, but you can't like stick together as a group for you and work together for your own group's interest as a white person. That's they call that racist. They don't let you do it.
Of course you do it. Where do you not do it? Tell me where you're not doing this.
Well, name me one place where that is happening, like in like a Fortune 500 company or in government or anywhere like that.
Everyone, they're not diverse like that. What diversity? Well, they'll get one gay white man and say that's diversity. Who else is running this stuff?
Again, if white supremacists are running Western countries, America or Europe, why are we letting non-white people in? And why are we letting them overtake the white population? Why is the white population of all these countries declining? Why would white supremacists rule over a nation that they're letting get replaced like by other people? That doesn't make any sense.
White people classified as white are only 7% of the global population right now.
Right. So if white supremacists are controlling the countries where white people are, why would they let them not stay supermajority white? Why is that happening? Why did America go from 90% white like 70 years ago to probably around 55% white?
Do you think it's
today?
Because of immigration?
No, it's because white supremacists do not have any power.
You do, but the thing is, genetically, the white supremacists, your birth rates are declining. So nature is kind of whooping on the white supremacists.
That's not how. You're not making any sense. See, this is the black IQ, coming into effect. Okay, so
let's go into the IQ thing, right?
Yeah,
because my IQ might be very low, but at least Mother Nature is making sure that my IQ stays here and yours is getting up out of here. So why doesn't Mother Nature like you and your high IQ? How come you haven't figured out how to get them birth rates together?
Well, I'm just proving to you that white supremacists don't control anything. Because if they did, then the white populations in white countries would not be decreasing. That's just obvious.
Sir, in Middle America, you have all white cities pretty much, and you're still in decline. You don't have no immigrants out there. You're in decline just because of your genetics. The white supremacist genetics are, recessive. And you live in these segregated enclaves, and then you try to keep everything white, and you start laying up with your cousin and your uncle and your aunts and shit. And that gives you a lot of these weird neurological diseases and things like that. So it further accelerates the genetic decline. So it is not immigration, it's just nature getting the white supremacists out of here. Now, how do you feel about nature doing that?
You're just making shit up because you're on one hand you're claiming that white supremacists are controlling America. I mean,
your birth, the white supremacists.
Nature doesn't control government and immigration policies. People do.
Yeah.
And if the people are letting non-whites in mass to replace the white population, then those people letting those immigrants in are not white supremacists. White supremacists are not going to do that.
What about these places that don't even have a whole bunch of immigrants like that? And your birth rates are still in decline. What's the excuse for that, sir?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if
and what does
white supremacists
way? And by the way, a lot of the immigrants that are let over, they're not amalgamated into white society. You don't let them into your communities. Y'all let them over here with us. Y'all throw them up in our communities. So they're not even in your communities like that. So what are these immigrants doing to you?
They're taking over our country, and they are going all over the place. The Indian and Asian immigrants, they're taking very elite positions. They're becoming CEOs and upper management.
Well, this is the thing.
You know what I mean?
This is the thing, because I'm not a big proponent of immigration. I'm not putting a cape on. But the thing is, you're complaining about something. You use immigration as a buffer against the foundation of Black Americans. And
no, nobody does anything against you guys because nobody thinks about you guys. You guys are not relevant in any decision making.
The hell you don't. All you do is think about us. Everything.
No, I mean, all we do, we have to pay a lot of money.
Slow down. Everything about your culture is wondering about what we do and whining about black people. That's all you do. That's all you guys do on the internet. You be on 4chan all day sharing anti-black memes. You're on Reddit all day sharing anti-black videos. We are front and center in your brain. That's all you think about. That is your culture. Looking up black trauma porn. That's all you do. Talking about IQs, your little jab about black IQs. That's all you do all day. So you can't say you don't think about us. You think about us all the time, right? Come on, Anti. I don't have you muted, sir. I don't have you muted. Unmute your mic.
No, I don't think about you guys all the time.
You do. You do.
But so since I've proven that white supremacists do not control America,
You didn't prove
the only other group that does is Jews, and you don't talk about them. So you say you say you don't like immigration, but you don't talk.
Slow down. If they control this country, how come there's no Jewish president and there's never been one? If they control this country, why there's never been a Jewish president?
Well, they don't need to be president. They control everything else that matters because the presidency doesn't have a whole lot of powers. I mean, they control everything else.
Lord, everything is just so powerless, and it's these secret Jews like the Wizard of Oz controlling you. So the Jews make the police unions racist. Is that what they do?
Are you a Zionist?
So the Jews make the school systems racist, makes the medical industry racist.
The school system, how is the school system racist?
Yeah, it's always been. The school system has always been racist, anti-black. They rezone everything. Yep, they do everything they can to deprive black.
So you're saying that because you guys perform poor.
Yeah, we can stop it. My fault. Yeah, we can stop it.
That video was good though.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, you could cook
Yeah,
that,
it was a healthy debate. You know,
healthy?
It wasn't healthy. No, other guy was getting smoked.
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, hell no.
But that goes back to the point I be
him.
trying to make with anybody out there that comes across people like this. All you got to do is just kill them with basic questions. Let's get to the basics. Back to basics. That's what I like to do. Because when you get back to the basics, you can build up to complexity. And then you can unpack and unravel.
Yeah.
You got to start over and let's go like he was doing. Like, what makes someone white? What makes somebody white? Okay, what's the difference between the black and the white? What's the difference? You got to just ask these simple questions because I'm telling you, people like the dude that he was debating.
Mm-hmm.
They're your homeboys, people, your coworkers, people you go to school with. They think like this. They do. They do.
No.
They talk about the IQs, which is. Don't get me started on the IQ,
black IQ
bullshit. Don't do that. Like I'm not even gonna go there.
Yeah.
Like talking about.
I fuck with that video.
And then later on in the video, he was talking about violent. Like black people are always violent and criminals and all that. And me and Horton were talking about that off the record earlier. And we were like, and when you think about history, white people have been the most violent motherfuckers. They commit genocides.
Yeah.
There's never been a black community or group that's committed whole genocides on people. That's white people doing that.
That is.
That's white people that do that. When they go to war with Middle East and all that, they're bombing and like black people aren't pushing buttons and dropping bombs. Like, come on, like that's what I'm saying. They're the most white.
The crab pot.
Yeah.
Analogy.
Yeah.
You know, like that's like they make it seem like that within our communities, the black on black crime. Putting the crabs in the pot.
Yeah.
But that's just not even. That's a myth. That black on black crime is. It's.
They set it up.
Like like I was saying earlier, whenever we were in the party together.
Yeah.
How they put that in the media,
right?
Mainstream media to portray that, so like they could put that fear.
And to the level that they portray
propaganda of it.
The level of how they portray it to the magnitude is a myth. Like the amount. I'm not saying communities commit crimes against each other. There's white on white crime. Mm-hmm. There's Hispanic on Hispanic crime. There's black on black crime.
But
you're right. But they want to make black on black the top.
Exactly.
But that's the myth. That's the myth I'm saying. Yeah. That's a myth.
Yeah.
That we're not at the top of the list.
You gotta actually like look at your statistics.
Yeah,
we dig into the FBI stuff because I actually looked into that.
It's white. White's at the top.
Yeah, I think I posted it on
Yeah,
Facebook a while
you
back.
might have. You
And
might have.
You liked it.
Yeah. No, but White's at the top of the list.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we fill up most of the prison.
Yeah.
White supremacy, y'all. And on that note, no, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding.
I'm
No,
Getting
no.
that.
Yeah, no.
Well, I'm the cool. Look.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
So,
Oh, yeah. We got
honestly-
Oh, we got a
perfect.
minute,
Perfect.
So
Yeah, I was looking for I didn't even see that little TV up there. I didn't recognize it.
New studio.
Shout out to the new look, man.
Yeah.
I dig it, man. I dig it.
in this thing. You already done.
all right.
Yeah. Anything else, man?
No.
Yeah, videos coming, man. Like back to back to back to back. We got like 4 or 5 episodes. I'm gonna catch everything up, and then once I catch everything up, we're gonna label this episode the number.
Wait, quickly though. Is there any comments?
Any comments of what we just watched? Or,
You know,
or
No,
anything?
on the live
on
stream.
Facebook.
Oh,
Any comments?
no, no comments today, man.
Not
Maybe
today?
because it's been a while, I guess. You
I
know.
can understand.
Yeah.
I can understand.
We
Yeah,
gotta
yeah.
stay
It's a little been a
consistent,
while.
man.
There's been people popping in and out, like
As
one
far
here,
as
one
my
there,
bulletin
but, you know.
list, we covered everything that on my bulletin list.
Okay.
Bulletin.
Yeah.
Right? Good
Yeah,
job.
but
We're
yeah,
efficient.
yeah. You know, that's it, really. Yeah, you can go
So
ahead. And go, you know.
you already
Shooting the
know what
edge.
it is.
Yeah.
It's your boy H2O, the Cameroon Goon, Horton Hears a Who, Dr. Seuss type shit. Hey, Choice D, all the above. You already know where to hit me up at, man. I'm on all those platforms, Instagram and everything, Snapchat, TikTok, even all that. You know, I be on Xbox Live lately playing that Marvel Avengers. So, yeah, and my crew, we be playing that thing too. You
Get on
already
this
know.
random Marvel Avengers kick, man. All of us. But it's your boy Juniani. Just type in JUNYANII and you're sure to find me. All socials. We got the shirts. We haven't had the shirt in here for a minute, but we got
Merch.
shirts, you know, because I'm starting to do the. I'm
You see
making
me
music
and Beef
again.
got 'em.
I'm making music again, so you know we're
Trying
gonna start
not-
putting this out more. So yeah, you know, it's coming, y'all. It's
LMT
coming.
too.
Hell yeah.
So that's it for me.
Legendary money.
All right, it's your boy Beast Too Saucy, man. Follow me on Twitch, Beast Too Saucy Gaming, and on TikTok, Beast Too Saucy Gaming. We posting like all the time. You know, we're trying to grow out here, and then you know, shit. What Shootin' the Ish podcast, man? I was about to say that. So Shootin' the Ish podcast, man. Next,
already know.
what? Next
Saturday.
episode
Yeah.
is gonna be soon. So
Yes,
y'all make
sir.
sure y'all comment,
Yeah, we
like,
coming, man.
subscribe, and everything, man.
Thank you.
Bro, we
Yes,
here.
sir.
We here.
And
And follow his Twitch once again too.
Yes,
yes,
That's
follow
why
his Twitch.
He's ready.
Follow this
I'm
man's
ready,
Twitch.
bro.
And
we on the Marvel Avengers, bro.
Yep.
yes,
I know it's not in the store, but if y'all can get it, get that.
yes. And on that note, we out. Peace.